I'm Jennifer Chohan.
And I'm Allison Tevald.
And we are the founders of
Project Right Now.
We are a nonprofit organization, Red Bank, dedicated to building a vibrant writing community and helping people become better writers. When we launched with our outreach programs, we thought the place we really want to be is Red Bank Middle School.
And Jennifer kept saying to me, how do we get there? How do we get into that school?
And then we had this really cool moment where I happened to be in River Road Books, and I was talking to the owner about our programs and our outreach work and how we wanted to connect with Red Bank Middle School. And she said, I just happen to be the wife of the superintendent. And from there we met, and it's just been a wonderful journey that we've taken together.
I think our goal is to start with the youngest grade, which is 4th grade, and teach them that they can connect to writing with their own personal interests so that they start practicing that skill, which will carry over to their academic careers in ways that they can't even imagine.
And we've successfully partnered with the 7th and 8th graders. We started doing weekly writing workshops. First day we walked in, we had no idea what to expect, but we came armed with a stack of notebooks, a bunch of colored pens, and we told the kids that they could write about whatever they wanted to write.
And then their jaws dropped.
How can I make this part of my writing sound better?
Can I see? What are you trying to say here?
I'm trying to tell my mom how she's like a great role model and she inspires me.
That's great. Can you bump that up to the top and start from there?
Yeah.
We asked them to be honest, and we wanted to hear their stories. And I think one of them even said to me after our first workshop, they said, "You really listen, don't you?" And we said, "Yes, we do."
And it's really amazing what happens in a writing workshop experience where kids are given that freedom. They stop, they write, they listen to each other's stories, and what we're witnessing is this empathy that's developing among our students.
Yeah, there's this quote that says, you don't hurt someone when you know their story. So if you can find out what a child's been through, what they're dealing with, what they're grappling with on a daily basis, even the other children respond to that and they're kinder.
And it's also something that then transfers over into their other lives because they come in and they write about stuff that's on their minds or what they're dealing with, and then that clears the way for them to then focus on their studies.
That's one of our tools, is to do a brain dump at the beginning of a session. Just what if you're hungry, you're tired, your baby brother kept you up all night, just write that down, crumple it up, throw it away, and now you're starting from square one.
And I think because we've been given this privilege into their lives, we've connected with them. And because we had them write their stories, they've inspired us to do more for them. So last year we collected all of their stories into an anthology, and then we created an author reading and gave them opportunity to stand up and read their stories.
Public speaking skills,
and then
confidence.
And then from there, they were craving more, so we thought, what can we do? And we decided to do create an after-school writing studio.
Which is exactly something that you and I would have wanted to do when we were children. We didn't have the opportunity to connect with other writers. We were sitting alone in our rooms, scribbling away or typing on our typewriters. My life would have been completely different if I had the opportunity to sit in a room with writers and talk about our work.
And so they'll be able to come after school and write their stories under our guidance with the goal of publishing their work, and they'll have a very professional atmosphere. And I think they're invested and they're given ownership of this whole process, and it's a journey we're taking together.
And we're honored to invite them onto our advisory board. So these children are going to be guiding us. They're going to be telling us what they want to be working on, so we can listen to them and provide more opportunities for them based on their own interests.
The work we've done with them has developed really into a mentorship program where it's more than just writing with them. It's, as we've gotten to know them, figuring out what their needs are, and hopefully through the after school program we'll be able to guide them throughout the next couple of years. We've already done a lot with our 8th graders this year in helping them look at the academy opportunities at Red Bank Regional High School.
Yet the application process is overwhelming. There's a lot to tick off that checklist, and we have found that we need to start early in 7th grade in the spring to practice these personal essays that they have to write about themselves, and to make sure that they're going to work on their creative writing pieces or whatever it is they need to submit.
Come here, I got something for you. I printed out your monologue for you. Thank you. So you can read it. And so we're more than just writing instructors, we're mentors, we're coaches, and the kids are so responsive. We love the Red Bank Middle School students.
We've been fortunate enough to connect with the community in a variety of ways, and we're also going to provide experiences for these children to go experience or to go to workshops on financial literacy, to tour technology companies in the area. We're going to connect them with the Red Bank Library and do research projects in town.
And it's exciting because what we've found in our communication with different companies and organizations is that they're excited to work with the Red Bank Middle School students. We did a really fun activity last December where we had our students walk around Red Bank and do surprise poetry readings in various places. And one of them was a technology company called Define Logic, who is also one of our founding donors. And they were so impressed with the students' confidence and eloquence and willingness to share their personal work that they said, we want to work with these kids. We want to mentor these kids.
And they became founding donors that day after the children had read.
So it's very exciting how this partnership is flourishing for both of us.
Yeah, we're very excited to be showing these children how writing can change their lives.
Every day.